Hello. Salem up there. Him and the other cat been fighting today. He decided to come around here. Salem, Gus, he's around back. Anyways, Bob here, back working on around with the step van. I have cut a hole in my doghouse, and I primered it and painted it in gloss black. It's oil-based paint and a rusty metal oil-based primer. Anyways, I did that so I can open it real quick if I need to, if something were to happen. I need to look down inside the engine bay. Also, I think last video I just changed the fuel pump, and I didn't like the fuel hose. I bought some more. This is fuel line hose, and you always want to make sure that the hose you use on your fuel system is either steel or steel line, or a fuel line hose that's actually rated for fuel. Otherwise, it'll corrode through, and that's I think what's happening in my other one. I haven't started in a while, so it's empty. I'm gonna have to prime it since I run a new line. I haven't primed it, just didn't see any point in it if I wasn't gonna be driving it yet. I made a standoff for this. As you can see, it's an offset. They make these a lot of times. Some of the old Chevys, they had a big power booster, a brake booster there in the engine bay of the trucks, and so they use these offset air cleaners. Anyways, I made the lower piece, made a little tube on there. That's exhaust piece. I just thought it was going to work good enough for what I was doing, and I made this piece here. That's actually just another exhaust piece that excuse me, I'm trying not to move the phone here. Another exhaust piece that just happened to fit right down here and up here. And I welded a nut in the bottom of this. I also had to make this little bracketry here to keep it from sliding off. I'm going to probably make another piece that goes over and then clips over, just to hold it in place in case this were unscrewed. I didn't want all that weight hanging on the carburetor itself, so I made this to kind of hold it up. And the air filter is fairly common. I can do something with it, and if I wanted to use a different air filter, and that's inside there. The choke cable, I finally got it in. I don't know if I like it the way it is run. I may have to rerun it a little bit differently. The knob is there. It goes all the way through around the engine well and down underneath, but I can pull it, the knob out, and it closes the choke butterfly. But when I push it back in to turn off the choke, it kind of hangs up right here. So I'm gonna probably rerun that cable, do something different with it. I don't know if I like it that way. So there's that. The only thing I got left is the throttle springs. Got to be changed. I do have a couple brand new throttle springs I'm gonna use. You always want one spring and another for a backup, in case your spring ever broke off. The hook on here, sometimes they're hard and steel, spring steel, they'll snap or break, or give, totally fell on you, and your throttle will be stuck wide open. So they use return springs. And that's that. That's pretty much all I've got on this. The valve cover, it was kind of a pain in the butt with the replacing that gasket again. I think the last video I had to weld a nut on the broken bolt inside there. This here, that's an extra, just in case I need to run another one. So if you see that in any of my videos, I always have extra wires I kind of keep in there. There's nothing hooked up on the other end. It's dead underneath there somewhere, probably right here. I like to have extra wire. I've not figured out what I'm going to do with my dash. It's not going to be like this. I think I'm going to buy, you can get a gauge housing that holds 3 or 4 of these, that size gauge. So I may do that, or I may go on ahead and get one they call engine turned dashes. It's 4 screws. You just pull this out and it just takes its place. The only thing is, this speedometer I have is a satellite speedometer, and it's got a light sensor in the back, and that's how it knows if it's day or night. But I have it all on a toggle switch too, so that I can flip a switch. Camera comes on a switch, the speedometer comes on a switch, and the rest of them are hooked up straight in there. In fact, the vacuum gauge, I haven't actually hooked it up yet. The oil pressure gauge over there, it's melted in the sun. The Velcro, I'm gonna mount it differently. I just had to do all this while I was doing all that troubleshooting and doing everything else. I have a wire connector set up right there for, you know, running wire to the back and for this auxiliary stuff like the camera. And it goes all the way in the back there. Haven't really seen much inside of this. Nothing's going on here right now. Just kind of give up on all this stuff for right now. Hopefully another few days I'll be driving this. You know, Missouri's got a weird thing where you could have a license plate if it's made in the same year as the vehicle. It's a model year tag is what they call it, and it's not that expensive. There's a guy that sells them here in Missouri, and supposedly you don't have to get your vehicle inspected. There's rules with it though. It has to be over 25 years old. You don't have to get your vehicle inspected ever. And then you have 1,000 miles of personal use you can drive, or you can drive for educational or you know, to, I can't remember, entertainment, educational purposes, or you can what was it, if you're going to a repair shop, so if you get pulled over. But I'm thinking about doing this so I don't have to deal with inspections on this, because I'm not going to put that many miles on unless I decide to travel, and even then you get 1,000 miles a year, plus the fact that you know, I may use this for business stuff, but I want to do adventure stuff in it too, and that's kind of where I'm at with that. But anyways, I just quick update. I'll get more put down. I'm gonna probably start this up tomorrow once I get that Throttle Springs done. I'll start it up, see if I can drive it around. I'll try to get a video driving around. Anyways, hope you're all doing good. Hey, there's a few channels I wanted to do a shout out with. Vaughn with Tiny Truck Home. He's on YouTube and Instagram. He's a great guy. He's kind of got an engineering architecture background. He's got a channel he's been doing. He's mostly I see him on Instagram. He has a bunch of YouTube videos. I don't know how much he's actually been doing lately on YouTube, but it's something to check out if you're starting off and building a step van, because it's all the little things that go on with it. Gina Payne, Van Life with Gina Payne. She's I think her channel may be called Life's Been Good So Far. I can't remember, but she's a channel that does a lot of van life stuff. She's a Stepvan'er. There's a couple other people that are kind of new to the Step Van Club, and I'm trying to think. I don't know who all's got the YouTube channel. If you have a step van, please leave a comment, and I'll help do a channel shout out. One lady's name's Erin Crane. She has a SWAT step van, and it's an old SWAT step van, and she's got some stuff she's doing with it. Dan the Van, Stepvan Dan, I think, he's another one. He's commented on a few. If you see any comments, you can follow the people and figure out who's doing step van stuff. But anyways, yeah, I just want to do a quick shout out. Close that up. Anyways, I hope you all have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you.